back in the game, I'm not sure we're going to see a lot of the starters the rest of the way.
Maloney rips it.
You can see Maloney's in there. I think Bennett Drake's in there. You're talking about guys that can get some valuable run the rest of the day here for the Great Danes. These are guys that the Danes need down the stretch and in the playoffs, that if you get them confidence and get them experience, this is a win-win for you, Albany.
Tom Knuckle, junior from Levittown. Number 14 had the ball there a moment ago.
And Reardon, too. I mean, I don't know how much we'll see Blaze. I mean, this is a chance to get your backup goalie and maybe your third goalie in there today.
Pass in front of shot, saved by Capalbo. The shot from Eli Lasda.
That's a good-looking feed, but too by Kai Tarbell. I mean, a no-look kind of puts it right on him. You know, if Lasda turns back the other way, if he can stop on a dime, it's a different finish.
45 seconds left as they did end up changing that call. It should have been UAlbany possession, and it is. The goalie's out of the cage, shot and a score. Justin Ray, back-to-back goals.
I mean, you can see the frustration on Capalbo's face as he was down. I mean, I don't think we talked about the fact that Capalbo, you know, was only going to play the first half anyway. So you're going to come back in the second half and see another goalie and wonder, oh, why didn't they pull the trigger sooner? Tommy Kortz was going to play the second half.
Back on the attack. No scoring yet in this third quarter.
So you still see guys like Maloney and Garziano and Bennett out there, and that's still some of the top midfield for this UAlbany team.
This is Garziano, senior from Melville. Off to Maloney. In front for Drake, shot and a score.
That was a heck of a feed. How Maloney was able to, one, see Bennett Drake, and then two, put it in his pocket where Drake could finish. This is a heck of a feed. I mean, across his body, behind the cage, through traffic. I'm impressed.
18-1 now. 12th of the season for Drake, a sophomore from Ontario. Epic comeback will fall to 1-3 versus Albany in his 5 years.
Last time, we talked about it in the open, last time they met here at Siena, Saints beat UAlbany, pulled an upset, beat a ranked team. Second time ever they've beaten a ranked team. Now, if you remember that game, they did it without two of the Thompsons.
Lyle and I believe Miles did not play that game.
That is correct. Both were not here for that matchup. Today they only had to deal with one Thompson, and while Lyle was certainly a thorn in their side, you could say that about everybody wearing purple today for Siena.
Good. In addition, white number 1. 1 minute foul. Not necessarily.
Bennett Drake's a guy that got a lot of run last year. I don't want to say a lot of run, got a little bit of run last year. I liked his game a lot when I saw Bennett Drake, and I thought he was going to be a guy that would, you know, really have a big impact on the season. Anybody who gets in there wants a piece of the action, you know what I mean, for both teams. Everybody who's out there wants to get in on it. They see what's going on, and I'm surprised the guys are spacing it out and slowing it down as much as they are.
Running over, two-man, a shot and a score. Bennett Drake with the hat trick.
I started to say earlier that I was impressed with Bennett Drake's game last year as a freshman. And he wasn't on the field a ton, but when he was, he stood out to me. And I thought he'd be more of an impact player for UAlbany this season, and he may very well be down the stretch. I just think he's an exciting offensive player, and I think he knows how to finish, and he's just kind of that next man up, so to speak, and I really like his game. I'm interested to see where it goes from here.
14 goals this season now for Drake, 3 today. Makes it 23-5.